me.
College pro painters.
Oh, yeah.
Explain why you said that's like the most difficult, like labor-intensive work you've ever done.
Yeah, so the College Pro Painters was a franchise where you're 18 or 19 years old, 20 years old, and you join and you paint over the summer. And I had absolutely no intention of doing something like that. I, in high school, was very excited about Wall Street, and so I went to business school as an undergrad. And one of the things my brother and I would do, we'd cold call people that we thought were interesting. We read the newspaper and then challenge each other to cold call. So I cold called this one guy who was head of a bank, one of the biggest banks, and managed to get a summer job there. My first summer, immigrant, not supposed to get these kind of jobs if you don't have connections, but we figured it out. So I got this job.
And how did you figure it out?
Just calling them up, asking them for lunch, and then asking them for a job. And you learn young to do that sort of stuff. We did, and I got the job. It was about as exciting of a job as you can imagine. It was like the strategic planning division of the bank, the whole thing. And I was absolutely bored to tears. I was like, I cannot believe that this is what I had obsessed over. I learned very quickly that's not what I wanted. But then I was like, now what do I do? And there was this ad or this booth to go sign up for a painting franchise, house painting. And I thought to myself, well, I want to be an entrepreneur. I think if I look at my family, all of my family are all entrepreneurs. Okay, I want to be an entrepreneur. But it was actually the most terrifying thing to accept.
How so?
Because everyone in my family is an entrepreneur. And so what if I'm not? And I remember really struggling and going, oh my God, maybe I'm not cut out for this. And it was one of the most fearful times of my life in those days. And I was coming close to failing. And I had this kind of fake confidence, like, oh no, it's going to be great. I'll figure it out. But actually inside I was terrified. I managed to pull a few rabbits out of the hat and had a successful summer. And then I became Rookie Manager of the Year, which was like, okay, all right, I can do this. Oh my God. So it was one of the hardest, but also one of the proudest moments of my life. I did it again the next summer, and then I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to be in the house painting business. As soon as the fear of not succeeding went away, I needed more to life than just I was flush with cash as a kid, made $100,000 in a summer. Like, that's in the 90s.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm just going to buy that car, and I'm going to buy that stereo, and blah, 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 blah. By the end of the summer, I had no money, but I definitely knew how to spend it. But it gave me no sort of joy in my soul. So that's when I started to talk with my brother. We were graduating at the same time, even though he's a little older than me. And let's go do an internet company together. And I was like, okay, I think that will bring me more meaning than what I had experienced.
And backing up momentarily, that skill set of, cold calling somebody from the newspaper or door knocking, in what ways do you think that benefited you?
Honestly, I think if I can give advice to any young person, is just try to meet as many people that you respect as possible. Be brave. People reach out to me all the time, and they know that. Well, I would say they know this. I try to respond to everyone. I'm not always able to meet people, but it's so uncommon how many times people get a thoughtful outreach from someone. This worked when we were students. As soon as we were not students, we didn't get the same reception. It was more like, okay, they're here to help. They truly were giving back. So I would say it's one of the greatest lessons to learn if you're 18 or 19 or 20 and you're in school. Read the newspaper, genuinely find someone you're interested in meeting, call them up. Don't use email, don't use texting or whatever. You got the old-fashioned phone, still works.